An artifact that needs no introduction, but you'll get one anyway. Hasbro's adventure series, Indiana Jones. Remarkable. I am ever so excited to present this artifact, a very appropriate word for this particular entry into our series on the lovely toys that are so dear to our hearts. It's Indiana Jones. Of course, portrayed by actor Harrison. Oh, you know all of this. In fact, I don't believe there is much I can do to add to the legend of Indiana Jones, just to observe the remarkable artifact of joy. A very affordable line, this adventure series from Indiana Jones, as we continue our Summer of Indiana Jones with the man himself, the namesake, the eponymous Indiana Jones, from Raiders of the Lost Ark. Now, I know the film was renamed Indiana Jones and the Raiders of the Lost Ark. I find that a bit unnecessary. I'll always just call it Raiders of the Lost Ark. If you are interested in the development and the making of the movie, there's so many wonderful resources. This book here, you are saying, is a fantastic resource. And of course, the documentary that accompanies the DVD set. I will say I am fortunate enough to have in my possession a signed lithograph from Jim Steranko, who did the concept art for Indiana Jones, which you are seeing right now. And it is a fantastic work of art insofar as it really, he sort of nailed it right away, right out of the gate. But nevertheless, this is another fantastic work of art from Hasbro's Adventure series, which is a sort of companion to the Star Wars Black series. Same scale here, you'll see. Indiana Jones lovingly depicted here, the greatest adventurer in film history, perhaps the greatest film character in history. I do so love his adventures, and I am eagerly, I was about to say I'm eagerly anticipating the release of Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny, this posting on June 1st, but by now many of you may have already seen it. I hope it's marvelous. I hope it's everything I've wanted it to be, with Harrison Ford returning as Indiana Jones. You see his famous whip, trying to recreate the pose from the Raiders of the Lost Ark poster, the most recognizable Raiders of the Lost Ark poster, which he doesn't feature wearing the jacket, oddly enough. But this is a character, the word iconic is thrown about so often I try to avoid its use. But this is a character whose silhouette is famous. If you saw him backlit, you would know immediately who it was. It is the greatest adventurer of all time, Indiana Jones. There you see him holding the fertility idol, which caused a ruckus of sorts at the beginning of the movie. There are the familiar fists of which Indiana Jones, as great of an intellect as he possesses, sometimes the only escape is through force, which provides the greatest of adventures for our archaeologist. We are going to feature many more of the Black series as we continue our summer next month. Marion and Sala, two of Indiana Jones' most faithful companions. And then the following month we will do Belloc and Tote. I don't know if I'm going to continue on with the line. There are several more artifacts to come, but I think I'm going to force myself to limit it to the Raiders of the Lost Ark run. They did come out with the fertility idol platform, but I don't know. Anyway, I do so hope. Oh, look at this packaging. It is so reminiscent of the Indiana Jones marketing from the original movie. So much wonderful, wonderful things in Indiana Jones. I am so excited that Indiana Jones seems to be on the rebound. He's returning, he's coming back, and he's getting his due once again. All right, until next month when we will continue our Summer of Indiana Jones, we shall dim the lights. Don't forget to join us next month if you would like to know more about Kenna's adventure series. Check out the Staff of Ra, and of course, our previous entries in Indiana Jones. See you soon.